you'll ever watch a college football game, the red and the black, the dogs, even the Ugas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Ducks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. Slips through the line. He's got it out. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
After that touchdown, you can barely hear yourselves. Big Austin Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Straight ahead, it's Davison. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Now here's more. Right side, it's Johnson. On the move is the 30. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. You can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those 3rd downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown in the opening drive of the game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Hits inside, it's Phillips. Turns it on in midfield. It's a seam wide open. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Going to the run, it's Phillips. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Making the adjustment on the play. They'll run for it. It's Frazier. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop. That's a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. See some running room. Pass to 6. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Motion from the wideout. Dante Moore. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive charts.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Ducks are flying down the field. Moore to the air. Moves to his right. Going to try to get it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Moore finds his target. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. In the red area, it's Davison. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he's in! Touchdown, Ducks! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. The run inside. It's Phillips. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Finds his big tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll lift the chain.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Wants to throw on 1st. Throws to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Long way to go on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. On first down, Nate Frazier. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to pass on second down. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a crease. He just threw his nose right into the middle of the pile and stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Bulldogs take their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. There he goes. Still on his feet. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Just proving to the other team that...
And the defense shoots on it. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And now this offense will take the field again. Handoff for Frazier. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Tough run here. It's Phillips. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Frazier again. And they had 6-4 and took to the house. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Hauls it in. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Ducks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Here's more to throw. Rolls right. Fires downfield. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the dirt. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. More to the air again. Oh, he wants it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And what a play by the defender. He's on and on all by himself. And cover 1 man coverage, just him and the wide out. And he ends up winning, coming out of the big INT.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the gun, it's Phillips. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle, and unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
To give, running right, it's Frazier. He's got enough. Oh, he's got some space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Maybe a crease. That's the time. Touchdown, Buffalo. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You've got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing more. Rush right in his face. Got a man in the middle. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Moore will throw. Out wide left, it's Moore. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Out wide right, it's Moore. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Ducks want to crank their tempo. Got on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up the yard. The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. He got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Makes the grab down the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first downer from 38.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll give to Frazier. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
On first down, Nate Frazier. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
The Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running inside, it's Frazier. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. He's dropped.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Drops back. It's Stockton. Finds his tight end. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it up at 25. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Here's a give to Frazier. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. And he's brought down after a short gain. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
You got to call the game to win it right now. Less than a minute to go. A field goal is going to do it for you. Every time you drop back and throw the ball, you're risking taking a sack. So if you're going to throw it, the ball's got to come out quickly. But I think at this juncture, you'd love to be able to run and give your field goal kicker a chance.
On third down, here's Frazier. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. So now on comes the field goal unit. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. It's gone! And with that, they take the lead. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams. And that's a a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good. And I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Grab it down immediately. He picks up a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Second and long here. Quick give. It's Owens. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They want to run this quarterback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme what...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
Marcel Reed to throw for it on fourth. He's going to take off. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on fourth down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
Keeping his eyes downfield. He'll throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Defense in press coverage. Here's Reed to throw. Left side is Bussey. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
On the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stopped him for no gain. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Reed to throw for it on fourth. Blasted as he lets it go. Got it in the middle. It's work. He's got it up for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skilled players throwing the ball, and right now, that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knock me back on my heels a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crud, is this their game plan? Is this going to be pass, pass, pass? So defensively, I'm thinking, how do I make my subs? Do I go dime? Do I go nickel, right? Like, they're definitely pass happy, but the first thing I have to do is get a pass rush and make this quarterback feel uncomfortable.
Reed taking a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just...
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Fourth down, Reed. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They needed a bunch on fourth down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like fourth and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run in the red zone. It's Owens.
So many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited, and you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
And right down the middle. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. gets it up to the 33-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On first down, Nate Frazier. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They've softened them up with a run, now to throw it. In traffic, it's Humphries. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Keep it on the ground. Ball's ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second, now you set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
On third down, here's Frazier. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Bulldogs have this offense rolling. On first down, Nate Frazier.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running a football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Handoff for Frazier. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end that does a great job bringing his one-on-one and forcing the negative.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for a 2-minute timeout. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Off-play action. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And the defense is kind of smiled about that one, right? The receiver got a chance, got open, had a chance to make a play, but man, you don't see it very often, but just lose concentration, and that is...
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Needs it here on fourth down. Fires to the tight end. How about that tackle to stop him short on fourth down?
And aggressive play calls, everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive, they take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out the field and make some stops.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. With the draw, it's Owens. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Reed. Buys time to his left. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Texas A&M going quickly.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. If you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
That touchdown puts him up by at least 2 scores. Do you want to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moving the pocket, it's Stockton. Out wide left, it's Frazier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Picked off. What a way to set up. He's brought down a short return, and the defense comes out on top of the pick. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Throwing Reed. Rushes on. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Had to force that one.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Texas A&M going up tempo. On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that one down a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Here he comes with the return. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. Here comes the Georgia offense ready to go on the attack. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Give to the running back. Looking for room at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. On first down, here comes this offense. To the air, it's Stockton. Under pressure. Fires to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Wants to go up top on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great.
A shot toward the end zone. Almost had that one picked off in the end zone.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down.
And that last play is sort of a microcosm of the kind of day it's been for them offensively in this one. They just haven't really been able to do anything well. They haven't been able to run the ball, catching and throwing, and pass protection like you saw that last play, giving up the sack.
Looking for a big play. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hate their head.
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. Frazier again. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. Here's Nate Frazier. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on fourth down does not work.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside the 0-1 on fourth and goal. And what did they do? A good job of getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the back the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the ground, it's Moore. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up,
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
and now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
He gets the two-point conversion, and we've got a ball game. They're down by 7. Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Reed to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Reed. Here comes the heat. And the pass falls incomplete, and we played 3. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Left side is Frazier. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside with the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
And it's a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Bust the pass. They're all over it. Gets a hand in there.
And this D's had some good moments today. And they've had a lead, and they've let that lead show a little bit now in a big-time moment. Can they step up? Can they make the plays to get the ball back to their offense? They've had a pretty good day, but now it's closing time. For this offense, it's got to have it time. Yeah, I'm going for it on 4th down. Obviously, a field goal does nothing. But I got 3
field goal units not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Looking deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big, man. You needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have...
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Look out! He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed.
You know, for this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw that thing away. Can't take negative plays at this point.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Searching for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. To throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Bounces over the top.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Bulldogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through. Fires toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass.
Going for it all. Into the end zone.
execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Driving forward, it's Frazier. He won't make it. Stopped short of the goal line. The attempt for two is no good, and they are still down by one. They've got enough time to get another score, but they have to get the ball back on this onside kick.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. They win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce. And
Sprinting away. Touchdown. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
that is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a two-point conversion to tie this football game. Great job by this offense.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but a really good job of blocking by the return team. He's out to the 44. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. To the air, it's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
And back to the air on second down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Defense making the play. Hey, that looks like the stats on me either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. Here comes Skaggy's offense out to start this drive. Under a minute to go. Just take a knee here and avoid the potential for disaster.
And we've seen it, Reese, very recently in schools that might be in the Sunshine State that decided to run the football and run plays, and it's come back to bite him. So there's nothing wrong, Jesse, with being conservative, taking a knee, taking the victory.
I think Miami and Georgia Tech are heeding your advice very, very carefully based on what we've seen in those recent years.
Don't have to overthink this thing. Victory formation, leave the stadium with a W.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Still on his feet at the 45. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between upper-ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it for us here. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To throw, Manning. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. It's inside. It's Phillips. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical. We're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he tacks on the extra point. On the return, it's Wingo. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Sweet, sweet.
Manning on play action. Buying a little time to his left. He throws one to the left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Out wide left, it's Coleman. Breaks free, he might be gone. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10.
Let it go.
They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Continue continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Got the first down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Throwing Manning. Oh, pressure's coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Throws for the end zone. It's in the end zone. Touchdown, extra point here with time in game. And he makes the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman Williams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. The run inside. It's Phillips. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their right down the gut of the field. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Bulldog.
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz. And right there, great job blocking it, understanding it was coming. And then somebody had to make a play in space, and he took it a long way.
You're right, David. It's always a risk by the defense. And if you don't have good gap integrity with the blitz, then the offense can pop one. And that's exactly what happened on that run. Everybody up front not getting flustered, just staying in their tracks, getting their blocks, giving their running back a lane. He uses that speed, and that's just not a touchdown, man. That is a long highlight reel TD.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The handoff as they run the counter play here. All over him immediately.
That defense is about getting off the football. I mean, that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those puller's actions on those counter plays. It can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Tosses it incomplete.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away when you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving. Make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and the defense took advantage of it.
Here's a give to Frazier.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Selling the fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Great execution by this offense. The running game coming through, perfect fashion, breaks the big run, finishes inside the 10.
And they do a great job of blocking downfield with their wide receivers, too. And all of a sudden now, this offense knocking on the door.
On 1st down, Nate Frazier. Max going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wingo. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, second. Save him, 22, let's go. Flip. Go.
They'll ride him again. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play.
Ready, go.
Play action, here's Manning. Rush right in his face. He'll pull it down across the 45. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
We're on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. It's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Check. 95, 96 bridge. 95, 96 bridge. Go.
They give it to him again. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. The Longhorns racing to the line in a hurry up.
Ready, go.
3rd down from the gun, Manning. Right side, it's Wingo. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They got it at the 40.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Arch Madness. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Longhorns will try to pick it up on 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Q. Booster.
4th down, Manning. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. They're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. kick this away to get us going here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Looking for some space. It's Phillips.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Game makes it second and 9. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks free. He might be gone. Make the tackle before he reaches the 37. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6 time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
A really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He thinks the tight end is complete. They bring it down to 13. This offense really threatening now to score on 1st down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made. Gain brings the ball to the 8.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And now the handoff. He's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a 1st. Stockton. This football incomplete and turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
This is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, I got to take a shot. The first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air. Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down play coming up. Grant behind the line. It's Johnson. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to 25 to try to get this drive going.
start the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Tight end goes in motion.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards all game long. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect a safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Trying to find room. It's Jackson. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Except for the second quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all.
As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to run for the first down. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now.
I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into third down success by having successful plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's what this offense is doing right now.
They call the draw play here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Movement here from the tight end. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late. And that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Breaks free down the left side. Ends on the head. It's a long distance house run. Touchdown.
That is exactly what the Dolphins were in this situation. Tight ball game, and they time the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and go to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to move away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he's brought down at the 12. That's good field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
He's got open space. And this time it's short of the 30, but it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Brought down, but it's past the line of game.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum, and now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this
And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling it.
2nd and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Looking for the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete after a great battle for the football that time.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. They bring him down. They tried to run for it for the ball. A cautious play call doesn't work. Setting up the throw. Contact as he threw it. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. They're stopped to turnover on downs.
What an opportunity they had right there to cut into this lead for the opposition. But now their defense has to go out there and roll up. The last thing you want to do is go down 2 possessions going into the locker room.
They test the middle of the defense. But again,
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. He'll take a deep shot here. Leads the ground down to the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still on the inside of this offense.
This group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum. They're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you can score in the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up to score a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. That strong coverage of the tackle at the 11-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime.
Flag 14!
It's a draw to the back. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Musu able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
To throw, it's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to throw it deep. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They bring him down, and a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They try a desperation pass there as time runs out in the 1st half. Away to begin the 2nd half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick throw caught in the left side. Will be taken down, and he does have 1st down yardage.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another 1st down. And they got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handing off on the draw play. Defense makes another stop. 3rd down coming up.
This defense seems to be prepared for everything. They don't blitz here. Looks like they're trying to defend the pass, but the defensive line is doing such a good job of getting off of blocks, and they're able to stop this draw attempt for no gain.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. And we're going for a sack on 3rd down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Keeping it on the ground here. And make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Takes off in a bootleg. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Wide open downfield. He's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. It's a foot race. They will catch him. Touchdown. Point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Sayan. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Massive gain is set him up at the 41-yard line. Enemy territory. They're going to run it. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Can he get there on the ground? Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Right, here we go.
Ohio State is on top here, Joel. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. on the run game here late. Catch made, but the defense powers him up, and it's a short game.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
To throw, it's Sayin. Looking for his big tight end. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball. As a quarterback, he finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
Down to PAT. Extra point up and good. A touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The touchdown the kickoff team is out there and blew it away. Bringing it out, it's Phillips. Tackle at the 22. Good job on the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. Breaking into the clear. And here he goes. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain. Close to the 45. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored making a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is a gotta have it down, and as a play caller, you've got to put your absolute best foot forward. You don't get this, you don't have a chance. Their best play call right here.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Pressure is coming. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with the sack.
Well, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a fourth down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's fourth down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys on the front, winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, roll over, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
He's in the clear. Going for the end zone. Has a lane. And that game good enough for the first down, of course. And it'll set up a first and goal as we pause for the 2-minute timeout. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. Bring up second down.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. They're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Running a quarterback sneak here.
This was just a stalemate. Chris, it reminds me of one of those rugby scrums. You know, they all lock shoulders and then they roll the ball underneath. Look at this. No one's moving anywhere, including the quarterback. No gain.
So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Nothing there as the defense stops it for no gain.
With deciding to run it on 3rd down there, I feel like it's a signal that they're going to go for it on 4th down. You've got to get this ball in the end zone if you can. Best play call available. Quarterback's got to make a decision. I believe that they've got to go for this one.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Back to throw is Saying. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
They were trying to just end it efficiently, but I tell you, this one feels very over. There's just not enough time for this offense to go down the field twice to get these scores.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Game is fully wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It is so difficult to run the football in this field position because the field is condensed. All those defenders are up to the line of scrimmage. They're trying to just run the line of scrimmage, get this ball in with the running back, but there's nowhere to go.
Press coverage now from the secondary. The pressure's on. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. An important 3rd down and goal now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
Looking to pass. It's Saying. And it falls incomplete. It's rolled down. Big play for this defense. Coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Lions gets 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Trying to flex the ground game here. Look at that. Takes a look off. They tackle him about the 14. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. On the ground, it's Frazier. That'll pick up the 1st down. He's brought down at the 21. The timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Ball handed off. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. That will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. Joe is back on the road. I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.